Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It's time for some Saturday morning React-TOONS featuring Robotech, specifically episode 34, Checks Notes, Private Time. I don't know what this means, everybody. I deliberately didn't watch all of the bumper at the end of the last episode of Rainy Night because I was spun up about hating Rick again. So I hope that we can maybe get some resolution, or maybe can we get the sour taste out of my mouth and maybe bring these characters back to some type of resolution of the triangle so I can begin to like a couple of them again. Friends, if you could do me a favor before we start, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out the channel. Plus, it alerts you anytime we go live with Saturday Morning React-TOONS or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to the Patreon is in the description. But friends, all that's then, and this is now. And now it's time for us to conclude the Macross element of Robotech with this episode and the two to follow as we gear towards the next act of Robotech. But to get there, we have to have at least some resolution of the current love triangle that we have between Rick, Minmay, and Lisa. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go. Fanfare! Wanted to give it a little bit more time to get that coffee in me. Give me a little extra jolt. Can't believe we're almost at the end of Macross. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think I'm being honest here when I say I'm a little concerned that when we make the big shift to the next property, which I believe is Southern Cross, that I'm not going to have the same type of, because while my friends played Robotech when I was little and told me all about Robotech, I don't know shit about anything I realize now beyond the Macross saga. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, excuse me. I mean, I'm sure I will. I'm just, I'm curious. And I don't know, because when I think of Robotech, fair or not, when I think of Robotech, I think of the Macross element of Robotech to the point where I didn't even know about like Southern Cross and whatever comes after that. So I'm a little concerned, but again, it's just the unknown I think that's concerning me.
Not bad, but I think it's going to need a bit more mustard.
Bit more mustard.
Just Rick and I alone in the forest. How romantic.
Alone in the forest? Oh, Rick, come on. You know you don't shave.
I wonder if I'm late or something.
No, it's Minmay, buddy.
Hello, I'm almost ready. I'll be...
Hi there, it's me.
Huh? I believe you must have the wrong...
Oh, Rick, it's me. You know, Minmay.
Oh, Minmay!
Huh?
Are you free today?
Not really. What's up?
I've been hoping... Could you make it over to Monument City today?
No.
I'm sure whoever you're going to meet won't mind.
Maybe.
Besides, you can see them anytime.
Oh, well, that's nice of you, Minmay.
Well, I'm flying over this beautiful forest area right now, and I thought if you didn't have any plans, you might like to come out here with me tomorrow.
That would be terrific, Rick. Yes, I'd
Oh,
love
we have a forest area where before we were very interested about a leaf. This must be within the reclamation zone.
I suppose it's all right, Minmay. And besides, it's not every day I get to spend some time with an old friend like you, is it?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
That's perfect. I'll be waiting.
Dude, you two deserve each other. Come on now.
Now what am I going to tell Lisa?
That I'm a complete cad.
Maybe I could tell her it's an old school chum.
Yeah, let's lie to her.
That's strange. It's not like Rick to show up late.
It's not?
What time it is? He was supposed to be here over an hour ago.
Oh, for God's sakes, poor Lisa. Well, he had to take his little racer?
I'm so glad you could come.
I didn't realize it was you with that hat and those glasses on.
That's the point, silly. I wear them so people won't know who I am.
I was hoping you'd like to come and watch me sing.
Aren't you worried someone might see us standing so close?
I'm never worried with you.
Oh, boy.
Besides, no one's ever going to recognize me disguised like this. You didn't even know who I was, don't you remember?
There's going to be a picture taken, and Lisa's going to see it.
I've never seen you in a suit before. You're very handsome. And it makes you look very important.
It's like a costume.
There must be some way of showing him how I feel, how grateful I am.
I'll sing.
You like it? My producer has a friend who owns a timeshare here.
Post-apocalyptic Earth. Timeshare survived.
Liked you before you were a movie star.
You mean now you don't like me because I'm famous?
Yes.
I wonder if Lisa's okay.
No. No, she's not.
Rick, I've got something for you. Are you all right?
Sure.
Rick, leave, dude.
What?
This is for saving my life.
If you pull out of the dive now, it's okay.
Please take it. I bought it especially for you.
Well, okay, sure.
Go on, open it.
Right now?
Why not?
I want to be here when you can, so you can praise me.
Thank you.
Do you really like it?
Of course, it's beautiful.
You're not just saying that, are ya?
I'll always cherish it, and I'll think of you whenever I wear it.
You know how I feel about my neckerchiefs.
Here we go.
Why do waiters always seem to serve people at precisely the wrong time?
Why do movie stars always seem to complain about everything?
Tell me how that spit tastes.
Somehow, Rick and Min-May's time spent apart doesn't seem to matter. It's almost as though they were never parted.
Oh, well, great. They deserve each other.
Well, let's see. Our first date was about over 4 years ago.
Really?
I'll always cherish the memories we share, and I'll always love you. Goodbye.
And here we are.
I still think about you. Sometimes at night,
Sometimes at night, I what?
Just a moment. You
Oh,
must have
for
a tie.
fuck's sake.
Do you realize the strings I had to pull to get those reporters out here today?
Min-May, if this is a bad time, we could meet later.
We don't have to. I'm not going.
Oh, yes, you are,
Take
Min-May.
your hands off me. You're hurting.
Rick, get up.
Now cut the whining. Why don't you try to act your age for once? People are waiting for you.
I'm tipsy. I couldn't possibly talk to any reporters now.
What? We'll see about that.
Are you out of your... What? Rick, stand up. He might kill you, but stand up, dude.
Now let's go.
Wait, she doesn't want to go.
Can't you understand, Hunter? She's got too many things she's got to take care of. We'll cover it. That's what expense accounts are for. I think you better go home.
Holy shit, the bed, everybody. There's no pulling out of this dive for me for Rick.
I don't know why I thought it'd be any different. She has her public. That's all the love she needs. And Lisa's probably gonna kill me.
Oh my God, this is awful. I mean, this is a train wreck.
Where could he be? It's just not like him to stand me up like this.
It's exactly like him. You should have been surprised if the fucker showed up. Oh, she sits there all day. Oh my God.
I guess Lisa must have gone home by now.
You think, dude? What happened to your plane?
What? I wonder what's going on here.
I'm sorry, this road is closed.
Why?
Official orders, the airport's been closed. Something about a Zentradi uprising.
My plane's out there!
Sorry, the road's closed.
He is not going to listen to you, dude.
Wait, come back here.
You drove right around my barricade.
Lisa, an uprising. I've got to get back and make sure she's all right.
Oh my God. Everybody. How many times can I say, oh my God, in one episode? We're going to find out. Listen, we've seen Kyle fight. We know he can kick some serious ass. My hand to God, as soon as that a-hole came over to the table, I would get my ass kicked.
These Micronians are no challenge at all.
I mean, these Zentradi are losing their minds, aren't they?
Meeting only minor resistance at the Excalibur Command Center.
Excalibur Command Center?
I haven't received clearance for this, but I'm desperately short of trained pilots. You better not damage that mecha, or else we'll both end up in big trouble.
Seriously, dude?
This is Hunter. Stand by to move out.
Hey, watch it!
Dude, you watch it. Well, Rick, just light him up. Biplane was destroyed. Dude. Saved his plane. Thank God.
Zentradi rebels, you are surrounded. Throw down your weapons at once or we will take immediate action. Repeat, throw down your weapons. We're prepared to respond at once.
Prove it.
Prove it? All right. You guys realize you're in jumpsuits.
Let's give them a demonstration, boys. Prepare to fire at will.
It's not a demonstration if you're attacking. Let's give him a demonstration. All right, guys. Pick up your hands and let's go.
It's time to move in, men.
Where'd the Veritech come from? It's the guy that was choking a second ago. This guy took a fatal blow to the ass cheek, everybody. Wow.
Have you got them under control over there?
I guess.
I'm glad that's over.
Good thing you were here to do nothing, Rick.
Captain Runner, sir, what do you think we should do with this pile of Zentradi?
Give me some rocket fuel, we'll burn them up.
Once again, the valiant Robotech forces have restored peace to a war-weary planet.
Will be closing in 15.
Oh, this is so fucking sad.
It'll be a major miracle if Lisa doesn't hate me at this point.
Dude, everybody hates you, especially me.
I'll give him just 10 more minutes.
I'm gonna give him 10 more minutes. It's been like 8 hours.
I'll bet you're lonely.
Now there's the person you should be with. That dog will love you.
This seems to be your lucky day, my friend. At least someone around here appreciates my cooking.
Shane!
Aw.
Shane! Where are you, Shane? Come here, boy!
I'm here in front of the adult toy.
What? He did come after all. Thank goodness he's all right. I wonder what held him up.
He's wearing the scarf. He's wearing the fucking scarf.
I didn't even know if you'd still be here. Some really urgent personal business came up that I had to take care of.
And I couldn't call because I'm a dickhead.
Well, you're here now. We can at least take a walk, right?
Oh, God. My God. My God. Are you serious, dude? How about throw it away?
Here, I don't need it. You seem to have wrapped it around the wrong person, haven't you?
Ooh.
I recognize the perfume. It's Min May's. So that was your urgent personal business, huh?
Yes.
Hey, but Lisa, let me explain. It's not what you think. Lisa, wait. Please, wait.
Goodbye, Rick.
Yes. Forever.
First Min May. And now I've lost Lisa, too. Oh, how could I be so stupid?
Dude, I don't know. I have no way of knowing why you're so stupid.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of Monument City.
Oh my God.
Congratulations on your new autonomy from the central government. Today, in celebration of that,
Your new autonomy?
Min May has graciously agreed to come and sing for you. Let's all hang our hopes for a bright future on her songs. Singing her latest hit, We Will Win. Let's have a warm welcome for great talent, Lynn Min May.
Oh, and there she is, because she'll do whatever Kyle says. This isn't We Will Win.
Min May, that was your cue. Hey, quit fooling around. Min May, are you all right?
Yes.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? How about tell one of those Zentradi, hey, this guy is abusive and I want to be away from him. Maybe they could tear him in half or something. I mean, something less violent.
I won't sing. I can't perform when my heart is breaking.
I can't perform until somebody kills Kyle. Wait, what? The amphitheater armored dome?
You haven't changed a bit, have you? Still the same selfish brat. You know, you think only about what you want, just like you've always done ever since you were a kid. Do you have any idea how those people felt when you refused to sing for them tonight?
Leave him.
They're your fans and they love you. And what do? You go and let them down. That's just like you.
I just can't do it anymore.
If you just opened up your heart and let the love flow through you.
What?
Through your music, we can transcend all the evil in the universe and bring people together.
We?
Well, this is the end. I'm going to take a long trip and I probably won't see you again. At least not for some time.
Good, good. May I suggest a volcano?
I hope someday you can find happiness, Min May.
I'm gonna be a huge dick. I'm going to end with like 3 or 4 sentimental lines to let everybody have a better take on me. No, dude, you are an absolute dickhead. Take that purple jacket and throw it in the water. That's kind of a cool shot. All right, everybody, we just got done watching Robotech, episode 34, Private Time, and the only thing left to do is to talk about it. All right, everyone, we just got done watching Robotech, episode 34, Private Time. Now, I'm going to tell you this. It's very obvious. Okay, so the entirety of this episode is basically like an exploration of everybody's feelings to see like who feels what towards what, but it's done in such like an overtly let's screw Lisa Hayes type of way. It's very tough for me to get on board with it. What I want is it's I don't know if the writing or the animation or what they what they can draw to kind of use this kind of favors Min-Mei, and that you can't really tell a story where Min-Mei's the one that's kind of pining for Rick because the kind of the animation that you have doesn't translate into that story. I'm starting to think that that's what it is. Like the original Macross source material is too kind of, for the way they want to tell the story, they don't have the animation to show these shots. You know what I mean? So even if they wanted to have like, Min-Mei kind of see Rick and Lisa together and pine for them and like, put it in the perspective of like Min-Mei's kind of getting shit on in this, they just don't have like the scenes for that. So the default is we have the shot of poor Lisa sitting at this cafe for 12 hours or however fucking long it was. And Rick running out and doing whatever the hell he's going to do and trying to get back with Min-Mei. The problem with all this is, and I mean, as crazy as this sounds, the problem with all of this is that there has been absolutely no growth. We are spinning our wheels stagnant with everybody. Lisa's gone backwards. Lisa, who used to be at the very least, I don't want to say confrontational. Lisa was never confrontational, but she was strong-willed, I mean, initially, Lisa's the one that's calling people out for goofing up, calling people out for like not following procedures or regulations. She was the one that was very kind of, I don't want to say career focused. She was very military minded in that, obviously we find out later she comes from a military family, but her personality was stronger. Her force of will was stronger. And so we've talked about this. They had to kind of like recede that and make Lisa kind of a piece of Play-Doh that could be, moved and manipulated and treated like shit and all this stuff, which is exactly what happened in this episode. With Rick's Hunter, Rick is now somebody that it's almost impossible to kind of be in his camp. You can like Rick Hunter, the character, I guess. I just don't know how. I really don't blame the character of Rick Hunter. This is an absolute writing snafu, editorial character development problem from the jump. So the character of Rick is obviously the beneficiary of this very poorly structured kind of narrative. We've had several episodes where basically the same thing has happened, where we've had no resolution though. Rick and Lisa are pissed, Lisa's pissed at Rick, Rick's pissed at Lisa, Min-Mei's gone, Min-Mei floats back in, and she's like, oh, hi, Rick, and then that's that, and she's, I'm goodbye, Rick, for now, and then she's gone, and she doesn't remember anything, and I'm not even jumping on Min-Mei's ass either. To be very fair, I'm probably the most sympathetic for Min-Mei's character because let's put it all on the table here. We always talk about, how the narrative is amazing to me, that it was geared towards a young North American crowd when it was developed by Harmony Gold and presented to North America. I don't know any other way to define the Kyle and Min-Mei relationship other than abusive. That's it. It is an abusive relationship. It is, him grabbing her and kind of dragging her off, to me, and for my money, that's physically abusive because he's removing her from a situation by force that she wants to be in for his own purposes. That's like the textbook definition of physical abuse. I mean, I shouldn't say it's a textbook definition of physical abuse, but it's an example of physical abuse that, he is physically moving her from one place to another. He's not like attacking her I don't think we've seen anything like that. I'm pretty sure I would have remembered if he had struck her or something like that. But you know what? His emotional abuse, psychological abuse that he's kind of putting on her, that's every bit as bad. I mean, oh, you're spoiled as you always were. You know, your fans, you know, look, you shit on all of your fans. You're a fucking asshole. You know, I mean, he's so, I mean, he's so gaslighty and shit. Oh my God. And the problem with Kyle is Kyle's like a martial arts expert, you know, Mr. Peace. Um, but again, and I said this in the reaction, and I 100% mean it by no stretch of the imagination. Do I consider myself a tough guy or by any means do I want it to sound like that? However, I know myself, and if I had been at a nearby table and witnessed what Kyle did to Min May, as soon as that drink hit her face, I'm up. I'm up getting my arms and legs broken by Kyle, who is going to martial arts me into the Stone Age. But again, Rick didn't even get out of his chair. He sat there and basically said, well, bye, Min May. I mean, dude, come on. Really? You saw what we saw. That didn't do anything for you to like get you fired up to defend her. I don't absolutely don't promote like physical like violence between two people, but dude, that called for some type of intervention. That was tough to watch. I mean, it just infuriated me because of how awful he is. The only good news is, everybody, it looks like Kyle might be gone. We can't take anything for granted because they have made such claims before, like, oh, I'm done with Min May, or, you know, I'm going off and being a singer, and then shit comes back around. So I'm not sure we're truly done with Kyle. I pray to God that we are. The only time I want to see Kyle again is if, you know, he is being absolutely attacked by 3 full-size Entrati. That's it. That's the only time I want to see him again. Oh, wow, friends. I'm going to hold off the rest of my judgment. Can you believe? Yeah, I've been light so far. I'm going to hold off the rest of my judgment to see how they end. We have 2 more episodes left to see how they end this part of the saga. Because if they're able to kind of make some type of like Band-Aid resolution patch on all this, I'm going to make my firm judgment whenever we see how they end it. You know, they're spinning their wheels a little bit here. They're really kind of ruining a lot of the headway they've made with like Lisa and Rick in particular. I guess we'll see, friends. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. You'll be alerted next time we go live with Robotech or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to the Patreon is in the description. But friends, all that is then, and this is now. And now it's time to say goodbye. So where should we say goodbye from? Well, you know what? I don't have any place where we should say goodbye from. So I am going to pick the place that I just described, a chair next to the table of Rick and Min May as Kyle approaches and begins his tirade of abuse. Not to say that we would do anything, but by God, I'm not saying you have to be physical, but in that moment, what would you say to Kyle that would give him the biggest zinger ever? We might not be able to beat Kyle in a fight, but by God, there's got to be a way. There's got to be something that we can say that would get his goat as much as a right hook. What do we say, friends? Until we figure it out or until we share with one another, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you for the next one.